Wrecked it.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe that was the problem, that he couldn't control it. I don't know.
No, that's crazy.
Ask Bill Burr.
Yeah.
He flies those things. He took me up above downtown LA. It was amazing.
You're
I was
crazy.
like, this is crazy. Like, this is so cool. He takes him to gigs sometimes.
That's crazy. Do you trust helicopter? I don't really.
I trusted it for that day. I'm like, I'll trust it. It's fun to go up with Bill.
Yeah.
It was fun to see him like really into this hobby he has. I was like, that's interesting, you know?
It's really cool that he does it. He's an interesting guy. I'm surprised you didn't go to Dubai.
Me? No. You mean Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia. Dubai.
Bro, I don't even go to San Francisco.
I know. I don't even go to Glendale.
Yeah, you think I'm going to go to... No. I think if you chase money when you have money, then money owns you.
Yeah.
My time is what's valuable to me. And also, I'm not down with that whole thing.
No.
There's definitely a whitewashing. You're up, you know, Schultz has a great argument. You're going to see your fans. Like, just because this is put on by a government that does bad things or has done bad things, guess what? Your government does bad things too and has done bad things, right? You know, ask people in Yemen how they feel about America, right? Ask people in Iraq. Ask the 1 million people that died unnecessarily because we lied about weapons of mass destruction. Ask them. Ask them about America, you know? Like,
right.
Yeah, it's complicated. I get the argument. Like, I have fans in the Middle East. You want to go see your fans in the Middle East? I get it.
Fans? One?
I don't know. I bet a lot. They have the internet, man. I bet a lot. Yeah, they do. It's not like North Korea. They're much more open than other parts of the world. You know, we can't judge them on. Obviously, we can judge them, but if you want to be rational, like, they're adjusting. Like, women can drive now. All right, it's a new thing. It's very recent. Andrew Schultz was telling me that when he was over there that a lot of people that are over there, they get their wife like a cheap Chinese car because these ladies have never driven before. They just play bumper cars with everything.
Hilarious.
They park terrible. They're always fucking their cars up. And these guys have big money. I mean, that's a very wealthy country. You know, so they offered Shane a bag. He's like, no.
Then they doubled it.
And they doubled it. He's like, no. He goes, it was hard when they doubled it. I'm like, of course. That's how they're trying to get you. But, you know, the criticism is all from people that were not invited, which is kind of typical.
Yeah.
And we're never going to be invited.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it'd be good for them to experience comedy because I think comedy is one of the only things that can get discussions going from both sides. Like, if you go on stage and you have an opinion and it's not funny, I could be in the audience, I have a different opinion. I'm like, well, fuck this guy. I don't agree with that at all. But if you go on stage with an opinion that makes me laugh, even if I don't agree with it, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker, he got me. He got me. That's a good point. That's a good point. And you're like giving your buddies knuckles. That's a good point. That's like where comedy breaks down doors. Unfortunately, there was like restrictions put on you, right, which is another reason why I wouldn't do it. Like, if someone says you can't say this or you can't say that, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and then you say something like, well, I didn't think about that. You shouldn't have said that either. We're going to...
They have laws. Yeah. There's law. Like, if you went over there and made fun of a prince or a king or a royal or the government or whatever, you're in real trouble. Like, you could go to jail forever trouble. That doesn't make me feel loose. Right. You know, that doesn't make me feel like I want to do stand-up in a place like that.
Yeah. Almost like the UK. Yikes.
They're worse than anybody. That's what's funny. Most people don't even know. Most Americans are blissfully unaware of how crazy censorship has gotten in the UK.
And
off
crime.
The chart.
And
crime.
Joe Rogan gave his thoughts on Bill Burr and the other comedians performing in Saudi Arabia. Sort of a wishy-washy response, but at the beginning there, he did say, if you have money and you're still chasing money, then money owns you. And he would never go because he has money. And that's the biggest criticism of Bill Burr. Now, Bill Burr has obviously kept the backlash and controversy going by continuously addressing and complaining about people complaining about him going to Saudi Arabia on his podcast. He blamed racism. Now he thinks all the hate against him is just bots and nerds on the internet. It's Bill Burr got broken by this and mentally lost his mind. But Rogan does bring up a good point. Like Ari Spears, I think, went over there. Nobody cares that Ari Spears went over there. But like Dave and Kevin Hart and Bill Burr, people who don't need the money going over there and doing it for the money, I think is causing a lot of the backlash. Like Bill Burr got paid what? $1.6 million. Now, $1.6 million for one gig is great money. However, Bill Burr could make $1.6 million in 1 month of doing gigs since he's a theater comic. He could probably do arenas if he really wanted to. So I think that's the head-scratching thing, is that $1.6 million is a lot of money, but to the people who went there, it's really not. Like, is $1.6 million to Louis C.K. really that much money to go all the way over to Saudi Arabia and perform for them? Like, some of the comedians there, yes, but, like, does Dave Chappelle need $1.6 million to go do that? No. But Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and even Louis C.K., who had some controversial takes on it, still aren't getting backlash like Bill Burr is. Because, like I said, Bill Burr lost his mind. He went insane, and it broke him. So much so, he lost more than half his audience. He's lost over 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm wondering if he's got, like, internal numbers of trying to sell tickets and stuff, if those have plummeted, which is why he keeps continuously talking about the Riyadh Comedy Festival during every podcast that he does. Even his last one on Monday, yesterday, complained about it again. He won't stop. He's the only one bringing it up at this point, which is crazy. But Bill Burr did cultivate an audience of, the billionaires, dude, and Free Luigi stuff. So he, unlike the others, might have cultivated an audience more susceptible to that backlash, but it is still just hilarious to me. But Joe Rogan saying he wouldn't do it. And that did bring up a good point there. People who have money, who are chasing money still to that degree, then the money owns them. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.